Okay, that was a silent. Usually we do a little riff and we were just like clap.
The clap in silence. Yeah. So I feel like I'm extremely out of it today.
Yes.
Because I was saying to Stacey before we started, I had this insane headache yesterday, and
Right.
it's blood. I don't have the headache anymore, but my eyes feel all wonky, which is making me feel out of it. Like I feel like I'm like maybe a glass of wine into my day, which I'm not.
Right. And
I feel like a little buzzed.
I'm feeling like I had a few drinks last night and then was slightly hungover in therapy. So I'm on the same vibe,
yeah.
I think.
I did have some cocktails last night.
Oh.
But I didn't drink for like maybe 4 days. And then last night I got home and I was very excited to be home and see John and watch The Bachelor, of course.
Of course.
And you can't watch The Bachelor and not have a drink.
You have to. You're not
You
not a
to.
murderer. You have to.
No, exactly. I'm not just like watching The Bachelor sober. That's a sad existence.
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
I've been getting into, I don't know if you've seen these around, these little cans of wine.
No.
They have cans of wine and it sounds ridiculous, but they're thin. They look like a little Perrier can.
Cute.
But then I've been drinking them, but then I read the can because I was drinking them and then I'd wake up with like kind of a hangover and I was like, why? Because I only had 2 of them, but it's two servings. I didn't realize. I'm just
oh shit!
I'm slamming those little babies
so
back.
You're having 4 glasses of wine.
But
good. Well, listen, 4 glasses of wine. If I have like 3 glasses of wine is like my magic window. If I have more than 3 glasses of wine, everybody look out. I'm going to turn into Lauren on her date with The Bachelor.
Oh, I have not. Okay, admittedly, have not seen this week's episode. I know.
What?
I know.
Stacey.
It's PVR'd. Everyone's been tweeting about me. And when I say everyone, I mean like 3. And I'm watching it after we chat. But I'm looking for it. We can still talk about it. You can spoil it. I don't care.
No, it's fine. No. You know what? John's not here to partake anyways. He's gone for a hike or something.
Okay.
So no. Just know that
next week we'll do
Bibiana
a big.
went home. I'll just tell you that. That's my spoiler.
Bibiana went home.
She did. Yeah.
Deserved.
Yeah. I mean, there was a couple people I would have sent packing, but. I don't want to spoil it for you. I'm not going to spoil it.
It's okay.
I went home. That's it. That's all I'll say. You just need to watch the rest, and we'll talk about it next week or something.
I love that, and also I love a spoiler. And my pal Danielle and I will spoil things for each other because we need to know. And then I watch it unaffected, even though I know the outcome.
So then also Lauren, the girl that looks like she has no neck, but she's like pretty long blonde hair. She went on the one-on-one date with Ari, and she like drank a bit too much and just kept blabbing about everything. Like she just talked so much that he was like, he didn't give her the rose and was like, yeah, I can't give you this. Like it's not happening.
And then she had to go home.
She went home. Yeah, and Annalise also took herself out of the game too because he was making out with everybody except for her.
That's insulting.
And she went in, so she was like, I have to kiss him. Everyone's kissing him, and I haven't done it. And she sat with him on like a one-on-one, just like a hangout talking. And there was zero chemistry. So then she looped back around later and was like, I'm going in for it. And sat down and like basically said that she wanted to kiss him. And he was like, yeah, I don't think we're there yet. And then it was like a montage of him making out with everybody except for Annalise. And she just like left. On her own.
I cannot wait to watch this then because I'm like,
yeah, it was pretty good.
Can I ask, does he look like a terrible kisser? Because we were talking about that with John, and I was like, I think because they called him the kissing bandit, right?
Yeah, I think they just needed to slap a name on him to give him some
personality.
Kind of personality. Yeah, because he sucks. Like he's such a loser dud.
Yeah,
nobody wants to have sex with him, and they all pretend that they do.
Of course.
And no, he just doesn't seem like a good time. Even when he's hanging out with somebody, like at least like Nick brought shit to the table.
Listen,
Nick would stir it up. Nick would flirt with people. Like he doesn't even seem like he does that. He just like starts making out with people.
Ew.
And like there's not even like that chemistry. He just like I'm not into him.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm feeling the same way. I'm not really attracted to him. And I don't think if I saw Nick in real life, I would be attracted to him. No. Because he's too like pretty and thin. But
yes.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know that apparently him and January Jones are dating?
I'm into that. And January Jones dates. I'm loving her track record. It keeps it really
Who does
keeps
she normally date? I don't think I know who.
Oh, she dated January Jones dated Will Forte for a bit.
Oh, scumbag. Total scumbag.
I love him. MacGruber is like one of my favorite comedies of all time. Have you seen?
Will Forte. No, I've actually never seen MacGruber.
Oh, you have.
Oh, wait. I've seen parts of MacGruber, but is it Will Forte that Amy Poehler was married to?
No, she was married to Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. I always get them mixed up, these Wills.
Okay, who else? January Jones also. Oh, the rumor is that she her kid or her son's dad is Jason Sudeikis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good for her.
But she's never openly talked about it.
Wow. What a scandal.
I know. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I saw a thing that's like, it was like a stupid thing that popped up in like my Google feed of shit that I would be interested in. Thank you, Google.
Yes.
And yeah, it was like Instagram screenshots of her like commenting on his pictures on Instagram. But then there was like an interview she did, like a talk show, where she was like, I think she was just saying she's like a fan of The Bachelor. And then they were talking about Nick. She's like, yeah, he just seems like he'd be a scumbag, which like makes me attracted to him as well.
No.
So yeah, she's into it. I think that they might be boning.
Okay, what's going on with celebrities dating people from The Bachelor?
What is happening?
The girl from Modern Family is like really dipping a toe in a Bachelor like reject. I mean, I do follow him on Instagram and he's cute.
You know who's somebody who's going to definitely. Oh, I think that Wells is super cute.
I do too.
We love you, Wells.
We love you, Wells. You're so cute.
But I feel like Becca with short hair, Becca M
Yes.
or Becca K, whichever one she is, she's gonna bang somebody after The Bachelor. Certainly, she'll rise to stardom. She's got something happening.
Yeah, she's got the quality.
She does. Betty Boop.
Yeah, she's. I mean, oh God. Speaking of style, this is a huge turn. But I was going to mention about her makeup, and that made me think of what's going on with you with your Glossier package.
Oh my God. Listen, guys. So this all happened yesterday. I got my package from Glossier.
I saw it on
which, by the
Instagram.
way,
So excited.
So I thought I wasn't even going to get my package from Glossier. So I texted Stacey on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Like a loser at like almost midnight.
No.
I'm like, just ordered my Glossier because I was in a hotel by myself drinking wine.
We sent some nice texts to each other.
We
It
did.
wasn't sad.
We did.
Yeah.
No, that's true. It was nice.
Yeah.
But that was after I initiated with the Glossier text.
I'm
That's
glad
how
you
it all
did.
started.
I'm glad you did.
So I ordered it, but I ordered this New Year's Eve and I only got it yesterday. So I will say Glossier is a little slow in sending their stuff out. But it's
Absolutely.
worth it because they're the best company in the entire world. But I didn't think I was going to get it because I couldn't find my tracking number because I ordered it when I was at least 3 to 4 glasses of wine in. So I didn't know.
Right.
I thought I shipped it to the wrong house or something. I typed in my address wrong or something. Anyways, I got it. It arrived yesterday. I slapped it all in my face. And let me tell you, it's just, so I took all of my Glossier stuff, put it in a separate makeup bag, and that's now all of the makeup that I'll ever be wearing.
Yeah. Well,
Ever. I don't need the rest of my stuff.
they're not even sponsoring us. We love them.
No, they're not. I wish that they would.
I wish. Yeah, you heard it here first. When I logged on to talk to you today, I literally asked if you had gotten your brows tinted, and you were like, "No,
Right
it's
away.
Glossier." I was like, "Your brows are out of control."
It's
Like,
so
good.
good. So, okay, so I'm obsessed with like that like fluffy kind of unruly brow.
Totally.
And that's yeah, it's so good. Like that. I don't want this like stenciled Anastasia like and like Anastasia as well, but like I don't want that like they have like the stencils that you can buy at Anastasia, and that's not the world that I live in.
No.
So I got the boy brow. You put it on, and it just like it like attaches to the hairs on your eyebrow like a fiber almost, and it just makes your eyebrows look a million times better than they naturally are.
Totally.
It's amazing.
Now, I have the translucent kind, but I'm going to repurchase with a tint.
You have to.
Yes. Yeah, because your brows look insane. Like, they look so good.
It's crazy. I know. I'm even seeing myself on Skype in like the little mini version little box, and I'm like, all I can see is my eyebrows. So I got boy brow. I got their tinted foundation, which is so sheer and so nice, but like enough coverage to like get you through the day. I usually like to just wear like a BB cream anyways.
Yes.
So I feel like this takes you into that territory. And then I got 2 of the cloud paints.
Yes, those are good too.
And they blend so well. Like I love a cream blush.
Me too.
And these just blend in so perfectly. Like sometimes I have like some of the NARS. I have NARS Orgasm Cream Blush.
Yeah.
And I find I have to like really get in there to move it around. Otherwise, like I passed a girl going into Target yesterday and she clearly took her cream foundation and just like went to town on this shit. Like she looked crazy. Where this Glossier just like blends in. And I got the Halo Scope highlighter.
Yeah, I have that. It's so good.
And I got their beauty bombs too. I got like the pump it up one, the glowing one.
Really?
So they have all these serums. And it's just pure magic. You guys need to get on Glossier.
Yes.
It's like, I feel like you and I, you said this and it stuck in my head of like, we need to all stop wearing so much makeup.
Totally.
And this is the world that we all need to dabble in, is in the Glossier world.
And it's like, I feel like you have to have like, I mean, for Glossier, you have to have good skin. Like if you do have a zit, it's not going to cover it up. But I guess as I'm getting older, the more I like look at women's faces, I just like see how people wear their makeup. I find that I'm more interested in people who are wearing much less. Like when I know that you're wearing tons of foundation, you're just like, no, like let your skin breathe. Like the Glossier cheek paint is so nice and you look naturally flushed. You just look healthy.
I'm also like, I'm not great at doing my own makeup. Like for me to sit and like do a contour and blend it and put on heavy makeup, like I'm not confident enough in my abilities to leave the house in actual sunlight and not think that I look like a psychopath.
Totally.
So I think for somebody like myself that's not so great at doing makeup, Glossier gives you like the perfect amount of just like, you just look like a better version of yourself without changing your whole face.
It's so true. And I will say I found, I haven't tried their foundation, but I just started wearing Garnier. Just like it's like from Shoppers or like just a CVS or whatever. But the Garnier BB cream is incredible too. It's so light and just makes you look.
I use Garnier?
Yeah, it just makes you look face tuned.
Oh, how great. Yes, that's all you need. I want a nice little face tuning.
Yeah.
I really like Tarte has a really nice BB cream as well.
Really?
It's quite nice. Yeah, theirs is really good. And I actually have, what is it NARS? Yeah, I think I have like a NARS BB cream too that's also pretty nice.
Really?
Is that what it's in my bag? I want to say it's NARS. Now I'm not 100%.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's NARS.
Oh.
But yeah, also nice. Just like enough coverage. Nice sheen. I love it. Anyways, guys, get Glossier. Glossier, sponsor us.
Please.
Let's have a good working relationship.
Oh my God. Just me in a pool of Glossier products like forever and always.
Oh my God. And their packaging is nice and their whole thing is like making your skin better. So that they have like, they also sent me a little tester of their milk jelly face wash, and it like pulls off all of your makeup. It's awesome.
Whoa, cool. That's good to know.
Quite nice.
Ugh.
I think I'm just going to invest in all their stuff. I want their like body lotions. I'm going to buy all of their products.
Yeah.
Mark my word. I'm
heard it here
coming in
first.
hot. I'm coming for it.
Shall we talk about our first sponsor as my voice cracks like a young teen
why
boy?
don't we? Let's do it. Okay. You go for it. You do it.
Well, our first sponsor today is Daily Burn, everyone.
What up, Daily Burn?
So Daily Burn, if you don't know, if you're living in a cave, I feel like everyone knows about Daily Burn. These commercials are crazy. It's a fitness program you can stick with and get results that last. They're the world's leading provider of on-demand video workout programs that you can do at home or anywhere with a connected device. I mean, go to the library.
Go to the library, get your squat on, which is so great for people that travel a lot like myself. It's nice to have something in the hotel room, so I know that I'm not going to miss out on a workout. It's great for busy parents, everybody's busy, and nobody has like that much time to just focus on going to the gym unless that's your actual job. And that's a great thing about Daily Burn too, is that you can use it in any increment or like any amount that you want, whether it's 10 minutes that you have, or if you have a full hour, so you can adjust it however you want. And there's thousands of classes for every level of athlete that you may consider yourself to be.
And I will tell you that I personally use Daily Burn, and because I'm always late and I always miss my yoga times.
That's me today. That is me right now.
But it's great, and you don't need expensive things, which is incredible. You don't need like a bunch of gadgets and like pull-up bars or anything. But if you do have that, there are classes for that as well, which is really amazing.
What would you say was your favorite workout?
Honestly, there's dancing ones, which I actually really enjoy.
Yeah, like hip hop dancing. What kind of dancing did you do?
I tried a little Zumba and
Okay.
and it was really great. And then they have like full dancing, like it's crazy.
Oh,
and
I love that.
they have a lot of HIIT programs too, which is like high intense or high interval. What is it? High intensity interval training or something.
Yeah.
So that one was really great too because those are like 45 minutes. And I also, not to brag, have a very large Fitbit. And but wearing it and doing it, I was like, oh, I've burned so many calories.
Oh, it's so great. So they provide you a personalized workout plan that allows you to choose expert-led workouts of every kind. Like we were just saying, they've got cardio, yoga, kickboxing, dance, and lots more. Plus, they stream a new live workout every day, so you're never going to get bored. You can switch up your workouts as much as you want.
Yes.
And if you need a little bit of extra motivation, they have an active online community where you can share your fitness journey and connect with Daily Burn trainers and members just like you, which is so helpful to be able to talk to a trainer and to get their ear and like have that conversation with them, especially like just to like, you know, monitor that you're doing movements right, or you know, just to make sure you're doing everything the best way to make these changes to your body.
And it's honestly like, okay, so if you visit dailyburn.com/regular today, you can start your free 60-day trial, which is insane.
60 days?
Like
that's a lot.
If you're like me and you find yourself Googling 30-day body transformation, 60 days is amazing. So that's dailyburn.com/regular, dailyburn.com/regular. You will get your free 60-day trial. So sign up. There's no reason to not.
In 60 days, you can like really make some differences to your body. Like you can change some stuff up.
If you're listening to this and you're like, I don't know, just Google 60-day body transformation.
Do a Google image search. You'll find some good options.
Absolutely. But in all truth, I mean, like, yeah, I liked Daily Burn a lot.
Yeah. It's so great to be able to just like tap into something and have those workouts right there. Yeah. And like, God, I need to go work out today.
Me too.
Oh boy, do I need to work out.
Well, let's like, okay, so here's the thing. Like, so thanks, Daily Bird. Now we're moving on. I'm in a zone. No, because I need to start working out, and I have to decide what kind of workout person I'm going to be because
what do you
know what I mean?
I know it's so much. I know exactly what you mean. It's a kick in the dick.
It really is.
Because like as soon as I feel like I'm like in a groove with my workouts, like I've been doing a lot of my like my boot camps, my hot Pilates, which are like a great workout. They're all with weights. You're doing 1,000,000 squats, and let me tell you, I can see the difference in my butt. Certainly,
right.
But then as soon as I start to do that, I'm like, wait, should I be a person that just does yoga and cardio? I don't know. I don't know the answers
because I do yoga, but I see a mental difference, but I don't see a physical difference. Like I do actually, and I feel more flexible, but,
oh yeah,
I want to get low key shredded, as everyone knows.
Yeah. That's been your dream, is to get shredded.
Do you know who's getting shredded right now?
Who?
Is Megan Trainor. Do you remember her all about the base? Yeah. So
yeah.
I was on Instagram and like, you know, like the explore section or whatever. And I saw a photo of Megan Trainor. I was like, what is this? So I instantly followed her. She is like toned up. She's got her hair right. She's platinum blonde now. Boobs are out. Bodysuits are on. Tan is going. She is like probably going to come out with a new album and we're going to be like, oh my God, Megan Trainor.
Good for her.
Yes, absolutely.
Gosh, I need to look this up. Yeah, because that's where I'm at right now. I need to, just like this last week, I kind of fell off. Because of just like travel schedules. And then I got on the freaking road. I got to San Antonio, woke up in the morning. I was like, I'm going to hit the gym real hard right now. I didn't pack freaking pants. I didn't have workout pants or underwear or socks.
Okay.
So instead of working out, I don't know what happened. Instead of working out, I had to, go to Target and go buy pants so that I could work out the next day.
Let me tell you, I know exactly what you're talking about. I saw on your Instagram this sad egg, and it really,
oh my God,
it stuck with me. You're like, well, I have no pants, so I have to eat this, and I was so sad for you.
It was such a bummer, but I did eat really great that day. I will say I was pretty healthy because as soon as I do have a good workout, I'm like, I deserve this. I can eat this. Not a big deal. But that's really what it comes down to for me right now. I think is like figuring out my diet too. I need to like.
Yes.
You need to cut out drinking because drinking makes you fat, which is such a sad reality.
It really is.
It like bums me out every time I think about it.
I know.
Like, come on, let me have this one thing.
It's so true. And I just, and it makes you feel like, as you get older, you just feel like garbage the whole next day.
Oh my God. For me, it's 2 days. I have 2 days of rebound. until I'm back to being myself. I like, it kills me.
Jeez.
It sucks. And then also when I'm drinking, I eat terrible things.
Oh, so my new job, it's like going back to Second City and now working nights. So you finish the show, and then I like to have a glass of wine after the show.
Sure. Of course.
But then chips are around or cookies are around, and there I am living my best life, but worse life the next morning.
I know. I hate, so last week, John and I went out. We went to the hockey game. We went and saw the Las Vegas Golden Knights take on the Edmonton Oilers, which we lost in overtime. But we were having a hell of a time. We had some friends with us. Then we went out after and went and did karaoke, which was a great time. I bogarted the whole situation, blasted out my voice. I think I was the only person having a great time. But anyways, afterwards I got home and I did some damage, drink wise. I made craft dinner and ate it in bed. I woke up like just shaming myself that I had like a bowl of craft dinner by the bed, and you can't do that shit. You can't do that when you're 32. You can't do that anymore because you're not just going to bounce back.
No,
it's not going to happen, sister.
Hell no. And I totally get that. There's a 24-hour A&W across the street from Second City.
A&W is so good. They've got a great veggie burger, by the way.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like, I like A&W, but I love A&W after a few wines where I'm like, oh, I'll just get some onion rings. Ugh, I can't.
Last night we're watching The Bachelor, and I'm like, have a couple drinks. We're having a great time. We also went and saw I, Tonya yesterday, which we'll talk about in a second. And at one point, I just started microwaving turkey bacon, you guys.
What the hell? I thought you were going to say, like, I was eating chips. You just got up like a weird... What are you, like paleo? You just threw some turkey bacon on?
Well, when you put it in the microwave, it really crisps up quite nice.
Oh, my God.
But, like, come on. Don't do that shit. What the hell? I have no control. I used to have so much self-control, and now I have none.
I have never had self-control, and I've also never been motivated, and it's really troubling. Like, because when I'm not just kissing your ass, but when you're like I'm not lying. If I went on a plane ride that was 4 hours, I'd be like, well, I need to sleep for the rest of the day. I was on a plane where you get off a plane and you work out and then you come record or like whatever. And I'm like, I have no motivation. None.
Well, if I was like that, nothing would get done because I'm constantly getting on and off of a plane. And I get it. When I first started traveling, your day's shot. It even when we have people coming over, like when we fly like family members and stuff down, like John and I are always kind of like ready to go do stuff because we think that they're going to want to do that. But you forget how much traveling takes it out of people.
Yes.
Kills ya.
But you
it's
guys
deadly.
But like my thing is, it's like I always talk about wanting to be low key shredded, but I like working out once I'm doing it. But
I hate it.
Yeah, but I was telling Renee before we started recording that I joined the Y. Well, I have a 2 free week membership or whatever. But I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm like, what am I going to do in there? What am I going to do?
When I worked out, I was in wherever I was, Laredo, and I was and then I had pants because I went to Target and bought pants. So I made myself go work out the next day. And I actually had a good workout. But yeah, I need to when I'm in a gym, I mostly just do cardio so that I make sure that I get some cardio done for the week. Because then when I'm home, I do these other classes to kind of balance it all out. But if I don't really know what to do in a gym either. I have no idea.
I mean, yeah. And then it's but I just need
That's not entirely true. What I will say helps a lot too, though, is resistance bands. Resistance bands are the shit. Just order some on Amazon. They're super cheap. And actually, when I got them, they come with there's other recommended exercises with it if you're listening and feel like you need to do this as well. Because they have even really great arm workouts. I went to a Pure Barre class and they use resistant bands on your arms. Oh my God, kills you. I've never been in so much pain, but in a good way.
There's a bar place right near Second City that maybe I should just go to. But I also heard that when you do bar, it takes a really long time to see results.
I would agree to that. Yeah, definitely.
So then
I think so.
Then how do people keep going?
I think that it's people that combine it with other workouts, I would say.
And diet.
I don't think it can be your only workout.
No.
Yeah, because I feel like I was doing bar for a little bit and I did like it. I was into it. But I never felt like I was burning as many calories as I would like to.
Yeah, like I want to be like doused in sweat. I just want to.
Me too.
That's the only time I'll be like, oh, I'm working out.
Me too. That's why I like doing these hot classes, because you get drenched. So no matter what, you're at least like releasing some toxins and like getting a decent workout.
Now, I will tell you, in LA, the hot classes are really hot, and you're like, ooh, here in Canada, not so hot.
Oh, really? That sucks.
The hot yoga is like barely hot.
Yeah, I feel like the one I used to go to there, now that you say that, I feel like maybe it wasn't as hot as it is here. I don't know. Maybe. You might be onto something.
Well, I'm just trying to, and that's why I'm on this Peloton bike kick, and I keep seeing the commercial, and I'm like, I could be that woman.
I think you need to just buy one.
I know. I've been talking about it forever.
You love them. Every time I see that commercial now, I'm like, wait, do I also want a Peloton bike? Like, I feel like you've gotten it in my head that you've sold me on the Peloton bike.
Because I think I get weirdly obsessed with it, but it just seems like then I could just hop on, crush a little workout.
I'm mostly intrigued by the classes that you can get with it.
I know.
We've got this fun thing called Daily Burn, who's sponsoring us right now, and they will provide you classes as well. So maybe that's what we all need, is just classes that you can do at home to get in a decent workout.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I do. What I do like also on the Daily Burn thing, they have kickboxing, which is actually pretty badass.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Kickboxing's great.
Yeah. Anyways.
So I'm about to have a mental breakdown this week. Would you like to hear why?
Oh my God, please.
So somehow, John and I, we live a nice regular life where it's usually just him and I in this house, doing our thing, watching The Bachelor, going to dinner, whatever. So now that he's home, we have had this influx of people coming to visit.
Ooh.
So starting today, we got our first visitor. A friend came in. He got here today. So he's going to be here through to Saturday. And then we have like 2 other family members coming in. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3. My cousin, her husband, and her 3 children are also coming to stay, because her son is a baseball tournament. So they're going to be here Friday, Saturday. And then John's dad is coming in as well on Sunday.
What's
but the other
going
friend
on?
is going to leave. It's mental. We have like overbooked ourselves. We had to go to IKEA to go buy a new bed because we didn't have enough beds for everybody. I mean, we needed another bed for this bedroom anyways. But yeah, it's going to be a really trying time, and I just don't want to cry at some point.
But also that's because
that's my goal.
But you're like the hostess with the mostest too.
I am. I like go above and beyond. But I feel like I said to John, like when we figured out like what we've gotten ourselves into, I'm like, oh, we're just going to get like a party sub, and that's how we're going to feed everybody. Or we're going to like just order pizza. The end. Well, you can't go out to dinner with that many people. It's too much.
It's too much.
And with children?
No.
I don't think you can.
The second I heard kids, it's big pizzas, and that's about it.
Yep. Pizza, wings, maybe a salad. We bought a bunch of snacks. So yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to go. I will give you an update next week.
Please.
But I might have a mental breakdown.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, even when I rarely host, I like to host, but what a nightmare. It's exhausting. You're going to have to sleep.
It is so exhausting. I know. Gosh, it'll be fine. Guys, it's going to be fine. If I cry, I will document it on my Instagram stories. Could you imagine just me crying in a bathroom, the door's locked?
Yeah.
It was so sad.
No, I'm going to need that. No, first of all, like even having my nephew, like when my nephew comes over who's 5, like it's exhausting, and he's one little man.
I know. And
3?
So my cousin's got like her oldest son, Cash, I want to say he's 8. I think Rain might be 5 and Ever is 2. So yeah, I'm just going to like, hopefully Blue will just play with them and they'll enjoy that.
And Blue will be exhausted.
But I feel like last time they were here, they really wanted to play with John. And John like had them in the garage, like doing kickboxing and shit. So they were busy with that. But now John can't do that because he's injured. And also like we've got other family members here who want to hang out with him. It's going to be a shit show.
We're back. My classic halfway through.
It likes to give you a little hope that we might get through the whole way, and then blammo.
I gotta figure it out.
Freaking no. Hell to the no.
I'll figure it out. I have to figure out my life. No, I don't know what's going on with my computer, but we'll sort it. But
Yeah, not a big deal.
But I feel like, I mean, this will be a good test if you want like 1 million kids. This will be your good test.
Touche. Yeah, we'll see how this all unfolds. I don't know. Not a big deal. But stay tuned to my Instagram stories, guys. I will keep you updated on how it all goes.
Do you watch Fixer Upper with like Chip and Joanne?
Yeah, oh my God, are you kidding me? Yeah.
Okay, so can we unpack the fact that she's pregnant with baby number 5?
So I got really excited about this.
Me too.
Just because I love them. I saw the picture and I really felt true joy for them. I was like, oh my God, how cute. They're so great. They're wrapping up their final season of Fixer Upper. They're over being bullied by HGTV or the production company or whatever it is. They're going to go off, do their new thing, but they want to focus on their family. I feel like they just have a genuine, lovely relationship, and I hope that it stays that way. Now they've got another baby.
What happened with them with HGTV? What was going on?
So I think what ultimately happened was Joanna Gaines has started her own makeup or skincare line. And I guess she was kind of like doing that on the side. And then HGTV found out about it and told her, like, they tried to shut down her whole production of her getting this other line launched, saying that it was like a conflict of interest in some capacity. So she was like, oh, hell to the no. And that's why they are wrapping up their final season of Fixer Upper, because I guess she like believes in this line so much that it's going to like change people's lives and shit. That she's ready to move on and go do this other. She wants to get into the skincare world.
Okay, so she has a successful lifestyle brand of like trinkets and quirkiness that you can buy.
And she's got a magazine.
She has her own magazine?
Yes. Yeah, she's got like her own Martha Stewart magazine that's called what's the name of their line again?
I don't know, but Joanna Gaines has her own magazine? How do I not know this?
Because there was I kept seeing, I saw it at the grocery store the other day. I'm not sure like how far into distribution and stuff they are, but yeah, she has a magazine.
Magnolia.
That's what it is. Magnolia. Yeah. So she's got that. They've got their line at Target of the house trinkets and stuff, with also called Magnolia. She's got the skincare thing happening.
Is it also called Magnolia?
I doubt it. I'm not sure though.
So okay, but isn't that crazy? It's like, here's the thing. This is why being successful seems impossible, because it's like she knows how to fix up homes and she's good at lifestyle. She has her own magazine, but now she also has to have a skincare line. That's maddening.
So she's like dabbling in everything. I have no idea what her current stress level must be. After like filming the show, which obviously they're done filming for the season and now the episodes are all coming out, whatever. But now she's got like a baby on the way. And her kids are all like, I don't know how young the youngest one is, but anyways, I've got another baby on the way. I just don't know how she's juggling all this stuff. But then I also saw this other article that I think was from somebody at CBC, wrote this whole article about how irresponsible it is of them to have this fifth baby. People are putting them on blast for having this fifth baby. Yeah. So of course the world has overpopulation, et cetera, but like, get a freaking life. Leave this family alone. Yes, they're having a fifth baby. But the fact that people are writing these like crazy articles, like
it's too
saying
much.
how shitty they are, that they shouldn't be having this other baby, that it's terrible for their other children, that they're all going to be neglected now, that they're like contributing to like pollution in the world. Like, come on, guys. You've got to have better shit to focus on than that. Like, this is the world that we live in, where you can't move an inch to the left or to the right without somebody up your ass. You can't live. Nobody can do anything, especially when you're in the public eye. But like, come on, get a life.
I can't believe, could you imagine? Well, I'm sure you can imagine that as you do live this. Like, just like someone having the audacity to be like, this woman shouldn't have another baby and this woman should focus on her kids. Like, you don't know her.
Totally. You don't, and also like they're super rich, so they're fine.
Oh, they're
it's not like the
so
kid's gonna
rich.
go without. Like they're good. And it seems like they actually have a lovely household. Obviously, we only see what we see on camera, but like it
Yeah.
seems like they have their priorities in check as well. They're walking away from a gigantic paycheck from HGTV
Right.
to go focus on their families. So like you can't shit on these people for trying to. Leave them alone. Go write a
Relax.
different article about something else. Yeah, people are nuts, man.
Especially
people are crazy.
Yeah, that's laughable. Like it's insane that they would say that she shouldn't
Yeah.
have another baby. It's like
I
she's a
kept like,
gazillionaire. She's a gazillionaire.
yeah, it's a tax write-off. Leave her alone.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So we went and saw I, Tonya last night.
Yes.
Have you seen this?
No, I haven't seen
Oh,
I, Tonya
it's
yet.
so freaking good. I loved it. I love the way that it was written. I think like just like some of the lines in it, which I can't really say on here, even though I've already sworn, but I said shit, and that's barely a swear word. Admit it. Yeah, the lines and the dialogue in the movie is amazing. Margot Robbie's so great. It just gives you like this other perspective on how the entire Tonya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan thing went down, between like her husband and her, like, she just had this like crazy wild, like white trash, like constantly getting in fights with her husband, with her mom, like they're all hitting each other all the time. Yeah, I always thought that Nancy Kerrigan got smoked in the knee.
Yeah.
After a performance. It was actually after a practice, which I didn't realize that. But yeah, it seemed like it was just the bodyguard was a bumbling idiot, and he went above and beyond and hired somebody to take out her knee instead of just sending her death threats, which I guess was like this like a head game thing that a bunch of the girls used to do with each other in the figure skating world.
Weird.
Yeah, it was pretty bizarre, but a really great movie. I would highly suggest it. I had a few people tell me that they thought it was a little bit underwhelming, but I certainly disagree. I had like, I would say at least 5 laugh out loud moments.
Really? I'm excited to
Yeah.
see it. It looks like absurdist and quirky and like
Yeah, it is.
And Margot Robbie just seems killer in the trailer. Like she just
What?
looks so good.
She is such a freaking babe. Have you been seeing her, like, the looks she's serving on red carpets right now?
Of course I am. She's a stunner.
What is her deal? Also, like, for her to be Australian and pull off that Tonya Harding accent is quite the talent.
Oh yeah, and have you oh my god, literally my brain stopped working. What is the Wolf of Wall Street? I love her accent in that too.
She's so great in that. And yeah, obviously as Harley Quinn. It was just last week that we were talking about her, like how like Harley Quinn like screwed her up. Yeah, because she couldn't like afford bodyguards, and everyone's like wants to masturbate to Harley Quinn and shit.
Okay.
It's true. They do.
No.
Who doesn't?
But that's really interesting. She seems pretty like low key. Yeah, I like her a lot. Like more and more I really like her.
I like that she's not just this like flash in the pan. Like I feel like she's like I think her career is going quite well.
Oh yeah,
doing,
and
like cool.
Yeah.
And she also is a producer of I, Tonya as well.
Really? See, yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like she's going to like sustain. Like I think she's going to be around for a long time.
I hope that she becomes like the next like Charlize Theron.
Oh, such a good call.
Yeah,
That's
like
such
just like
a
a
good
cool
call.
chick, has a good grasp on what she's working with. Like I feel like that's where she's headed.
Oh.
That's biting off a lot, but I feel like that's where she could be going.
Oh, I think that's such a good call on that.
I'm so freaking smart, even though I'm so stupid today. You guys,
I literally
'cause
feel
I can't
brain
see
dead.
right. I just honestly, I feel like my eyes. I feel like I'm looking through like those like drunk glasses right now. I need to get over it.
And listen,
Yoga will help.
Yoga's going to help. Should we talk about our next sponsor then?
I just pulled it up. Me and you are synced
Wow.
up.
I think my transitions are still stumbly, but maybe my instincts, maybe you're rubbing off on me a little bit. My instincts are there.
Hell yes. All right, guys, guess what? Our sponsor, our second sponsor of the show is Daily Harvest.
Oh.
Daily Harvest delivers perfectly proportioned frozen superfood eats straight to your door with the choice of smoothies, soups, breakfast bowls, or plant-based sundaes. I am obsessed with these soups. I think they're so good. I have them in my freezer currently. They're fantastic. And that's the thing too that I love about Daily Harvest is the packaging that it comes in, because like the box comes to your house and then they're all in these individual cups, so you know what the size of the serving is that you're getting, and they aren't taking up like an insane amount of space in your freezer, which is fantastic.
And it's like super easy. All you have to do is add water, or like what? You were adding almond milk, or weren't you?
It depends on what it is. If you're having like a soup, you could add a broth, or you could add water, like really whatever liquid you wanted to add. And then if you're doing a smoothie, if you wanted, you could do anything. If you wanted to do water, a juice, a coconut milk, whatever you wanted.
And it's organic and unrefined, so there's no added sugars or anything. So like because Daily Harvest's whole thing is that you see like the actual ingredients. So you open up the cup and you'll see like chunks of mango, whole raspberries, pumpkin seeds, coconut.
Yeah, you can see everything in there. Like, this kind of goes along with Daily Burn as well. It's like you have these New Year's resolutions and they're awesome in theory, but does anybody ever actually stick with these things? Well, the problem is that it's hard to break bad habits. So instead of giving up dessert or any other snack that you have, you can start eating more fruits and vegetables. And then with Daily Harvest, don't even have to go to the grocery store. Look up recipes or spend hours cooking. They take care of the hard part. So all you have to do is add the liquid, blend, or heat it all up, and then you're good to go.
Wow, we got a real theme today. There's no excuses, people.
There's literally no excuses.
So if you go to daily-harvest.com and enter promo code regular, you will get 3 items free in your first box. So that's promo code regular for 3 free, which is hard to say, but what a great deal. So for your 3 free Daily Harvest cups at daily-harvest.com, that's daily-harvest.com. So do it.
Do it. Hop to it. Get some good meals. Get in some good workouts. Live your best freaking life, y'all.
Because here's the thing about it is like, so I went grocery shopping yesterday or a couple days ago. What is happening? But when you're like, oh, I'm going to lose weight or whatever. And then you're like, I'm not going to buy snacks. It's like, here's the deal though. You're going to be watching The Bachelor. You are going to be hungry late at night. So you have to prep yourself for success by like giving yourself a little something, something.
It's very true. And like buying like the right snacks, because I find like I cannot have chips in the house because I will eat them. I can't have them. So I always like buy like a veggie tray or like hummus and whatever. Like I find like other things that I can lean to should I find myself in a pinch like that, which I literally every night do. It's nice to be a little bit more prepared. I actually have to go to the grocery store after this and go buy some stuff because I have 30,000 people coming to stay at my house.
There's a lot of issues. We'll sort this out by next week, I hope. Thank God.
Caramba! The internet gods are not smiling down upon us today, but it's okay because we are going to trudge on to give our regular girls their regular podcast. So what Stacey and I were just about to start talking about was this musical.
Yes.
So you love musicals.
Love musicals. Love them. But because I haven't been really around a lot of people who enjoy them, I haven't really been dabbling. So I kind of got behind in the times as to like what's a great musical. And
so did you miss Hamilton?
I have listened to Hamilton and I did not like it. I'm one of the few who did not.
I have not listened to it, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to like it, but
No,
I don't know.
I didn't like it. I mean, some people don't, and that's okay. I just didn't really, I didn't like it. When I would see people like crying over it, I was like, I don't get it. But what I was recommended was Dear Evan Hansen, which the second, and Brendan's like sitting beside me over here, annoyed because since I've been recommended it and listened to it, I cannot stop listening to the soundtrack. I'm obsessed with it.
Okay, which song do you recommend for us newbies to get into?
So I'll give you some of my favorites. Okay, so the story is about like a teen boy who is super awkward and has a lot of like anxiety and whatever. And there's a miscommunication that happens in his high school where like a student dies, and they think that him, like Evan Hansen, and this boy who died were best friends. So now this guy with anxiety and who kind of feels invisible is given all this attention.
But was he best friends with him or no?
No. So he kind of keeps this ruse up and he falls in love. And anyways, the guy who originated the role, Ben Platt, he was in Pitch Perfect. He's like super cute and wonderful. But his voice is incredible. So some songs are real stinkers. That's with anything. Waving Through a Window is the biggest, I think the big one that the show's known for. Waving Through a Window, For Forever, if I could tell her, they're just wonderful. But
Okay, so if I went on like iTunes, I can find this movie and get into it.
it's not a movie; it's a music. Like it's a play.
Oh, I thought you meant like it was done like the way La La Land is.
No.
That I would be able to see it like a movie.
Oh no! This is like the guys who did the music for La La Land did the music for this.
Got it. Okay.
So
got it.
I watched, because I'm a nerd, I got like a rip of like someone filming the live version and I watched the show like a nerd and I was weeping like a baby.
I want to go see it.
I know.
Is it still?
It's in New York.
Is it still out?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in New York. I'm going to New York this week.
Well, they have a different actor playing it, but I mean, that's no big whoop. Yeah. I am. Yeah. It's so good. I mean, listen to the music, and if you like it, go for it. I mean, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Brendan certainly does roll his eyes while I'm singing it.
Okay, so my question to you, for people that don't know anything about musicals, what would you say are like the top 5 musicals to catch up to speed, to hold your own in a conversation about musicals?
Okay, so it really depends on the style you like. So Dear Evan Hansen and is like poppy and very like current day, where you could watch something like Gypsy, which is like classic like ballads and theatrical, or you could do like Rent, which is just like, I mean, if you're dipping your toe in anything, I think start with Rent. Okay, friends, here's the deal. For some reason, the internet absolutely just despises Renee and I today. We're going to fix all these tech issues. This will be my weekly goal. I'm going to vision board a world in which the internet likes us again. So if you could all vision board that as well, that would be fantastic. But what I was saying, because I'll just wrap it up here, please listen to Dear Evan Hansen. And if you have any musical recommendations, please send them my way. Some people on the internet some of you listeners who are fantastic and wonderful people, and I adore you all so much, gave me some great recommendations, which I'm going to check out this week. So I'm going to be checking them out. But if you do listen to musicals, please share them with me. What do I need to know? What should I like? What shouldn't I like? And what's coming down the pipeline in musical land that I need to know about? And I promise I will get on the old Bachelor train. I'm behind an episode, but I'm going to watch this wrestling one. I see your tweets. I'm so intrigued. And huge thank you to our sponsors today for Daily Burn and Daily Harvest. 2 amazing companies that we really do enjoy and really do use. So make sure to check them out. And this is like New Year, New You goals here. Such 2 great deals. So if you do use Daily Burn or Daily Harvest, please let us know. And let us know what you like, what your favorite classes are, what your favorite meal is. And so we can share it and keep chatting about them. So thanks to them for sponsoring us. And thanks to you, pals and gals, for listening. We really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a lovely week. And we will see you next Thursday. Bye.